The next script that I'd like to talk about is going to be able to help us make constraints between objects. So far, we've really only used three constraints: point, parent, and orient, but each of those has to be run two different ways, with or without maintain offset. And I've got to say that this option box is big and kind of useless when you could have a much nicer, much simpler interface where all you do is either check maintain offset or uncheck maintain offset, and then just run your constraint right there. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be sourcing these constraints and trying to find a way to run them with and without maintain offset. This will also introduce you to the checkbox. So what I'd like to start with is a new tab. I've already gone ahead and hit this plus button, and I'm making another Mel script. And I'll start it off the same way that I started off the last script that I wrote. In fact, you could even come in here and just copy and paste. I like typing things out. I think it helps me remember what I'm doing, and I recommend this same thing to you. So I am going to start by saying if the window is open, close it. And that is, of course, my if command. The if command is a couple of parentheses, and then a nice little open and close curly bracket. So my close it is now in the wrong place. That's going to go right here. Inside the parentheses, I need a pair of backticks, and I am going to say if window exists, and then I need to give my window a name. This is going to be my constraint window, so I will call this constraint window. I'll just copy that so I have it again. For close it, that is delete UI, window, then the name of my window, and I need to end that with a semicolon. Next, I need to make the window. So this is going to be window, resize to fit, true, title, constraint window, and then the name, semicolon, column, layout, semicolon, and then we will show window, constraint win. Now I always like to put something in my windows when I've made them just so that I can be sure that they're there. So I will make a button. The label of my button will be parent constraint. I'll just call it parent. And then I'm going to need a command, but I don't know what yet, so I'm going to leave these quotes empty and put in a semicolon. So let's see if that is all good. There is my window, and it's got a useless parent button that does nothing. So far, so good. I'm really happy with the script that I've written. It makes a window with a button. I'm so pleased. The new thing that I want to do this time is to the window, I'm going to add a checkbox. The command for that is checkbox. I'm going to give it a label. That label is going to be maintain offset. And with the button, with the checkbox, I don't need to give it a command. What I do need to do is give it a name so that I can call it later. So the name I'm going to give it is CHKBX, semicolon. And now I'm going to take this CHKBX and copy it, so I've got it on my clipboard and I'll be able to paste it later. And let's see what my window looks like now. Look, here's my maintain offset button. I can check it, I can uncheck it. Oh, it's so beautiful. My parent button doesn't do anything, but that's okay. I will come back to it. So this was plenty. This is a good introduction. We are going to be making a window with a checkbox. When you come back, I will talk about the parent constraint command and I will start setting up my procedure.